what's going on, guys? Kale here, coming at you with another video. For those of you new to the channel, I am an endgame player with 4 accounts, all of which are in the endgame. And today I figured we'd do something a little bit more just on the, I don't know, maybe superficial side, fun side, I don't know what to call this. But anyway, what this is going to be, it's actually going to be an orb opening video. And currently, the event for Cosmo, the Rough Rifts, is getting ready to end today in approximately 3 hours at the time of recording this video. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to open up the orbs that I've accumulated throughout this event on all 4 accounts. And so Vagar is my largest account, so we're starting off on Vagar first, and we do have 30 orbs to go through, and then we will switch over to Vermithor, who has 29, and then Valerion and Caraxes, which are my 2 smaller accounts, both have 28. So I figured we start off with the larger account and just see kind of what we get drop-wise, and yeah, so looks like, and I honestly haven't even looked at this orb, to be honest. So Cosmo shards are on the side, 1 or 2, and then I guess we probably have a chance for 50 shards in the middle, and 20, and also 12. And then there's also another one for 10, and 5 shards of these. Okay, so let's go into it. So I'm pretty much going to, unless I see kind of something colorful in the middle, we'll kind of, you know, I probably won't open them super slowly. But yeah, so it looks like we're kind of averaging, you know, between 1 and 2 on the sides, and nothing too impressive so far with this orb. I'm honestly not too sure how people did for this orb. So there is a 10, so that is a pretty good drop. And bear with me just a second. Okay, so we had a 10. Let's see where that is on the drop. I think that's the... Okay, so that's the 5... No, not 5%. That is 6% on that. So that's actually not too bad of a drop. I imagine most likely then the gold drop is going to be the 50, and I doubt we'll probably see that today. You never know, but odds are, I mean, with 115 orbs, the chances of that happening are probably pretty slim. We did just get a nice 5 drop there. And yeah, so I'm just kind of curious how everyone has done with this event. I did get the item for this event prior to opening up any of these intergalactic orbs. And yeah, so this is just... you know, seeing what we're getting, I guess, RNG-wise. And so far, nothing overly amazing. This orb definitely does have some older characters that really, I mean, I don't know. It's, the event campaigns, I guess, have kind of gone downhill a little bit. You know, event campaigns in the past were probably one of the most, like, friendly ways to unlock a character. And, you know, if you spent the 50 core refreshes plus maybe 1 or 2 of the 100 core refreshes, most of the time I would typically get, like, a 5-star character. In particular on Vagar, you know, historically in the past, a Vagar I have, you know, whaled out a little bit, and I occasionally will buy certain characters. And so, yeah, so for Vagar, I typically would always get a 5-star with these type of events. So let's see. We got 107 Cosmo shards with this, and I did have a few shards already from the 675 core openings that I've done. Kind of, I do like 1 or 2 depending on my cores. So let's see, math wise, if we're looking at that, that is going to give me a 4-star, or no, 45 shards, that's a 3-star unlock, and then another 55 shards would get me to 3 stars, and then 80 would get me to 4 stars here. So let's see. That just barely got me a little bit over the 3-star mark. So yeah, not the greatest. Let's switch on over. What else did we get in this? Did we get anything even remotely usable? Not really, because all of these characters are now farmable. So let's hop on over rather to Vermithor over here. And we're on Vermithor. which is my second largest account. And as I mentioned, we do have 29 orbs on Vermithor. Now, Vermithor did get pretty lucky. When I did Cosmo's orb when it first came out, I actually got a 50 shard drop. So Vermithor actually already has Cosmo unlocked. So if I am going to get a 3-star on or a 4-star? A 4 or a 5-star on anyone, it's probably going to be on Vermithor. And there we go, we just got another really nice drop for Vermithor, so that's the 20%. That was the pretty rare one, isn't that the 1.5%? So that's a pretty nice drop for Vermithor. We are pretty close to, I think... Okay, another 12. So right off the bat, Vermithor is already doing much better than Vhagar did. Let's see what else we get in these drops. If we get the lucky gold drop, maybe on one of the accounts would be really cool. And yeah, so we'll just kind of keep popping these open. That is another good drop there. And pretty much, now that this team has been... kind of confirmed that it's going to be used for the next pack event. Definitely not as skippable probably as we thought they were going to be initially. So I will kind of start working on this team on all 4 accounts. Basically, once I kind of get my raid teams to a level that I am happy with, I'm going to switch on over to Nowhere, and they'll be kind of like my next focus. But yeah, we're getting some okay drops. Looks like we might have spent up all of our luck on Vermithor with that 120 drop, as we are now just kind of getting the lower and the kind of the, let's see, purple. Alright, I'm impressed. That's 40 shards just from the 2 purples, so I believe Vermithor should actually probably get a 5-star, if I'm looking at the numbers correctly. Maybe we'll keep this luck going on the other accounts and maybe get that elusive gold drop would be really cool. But again, I'm pretty happy with that purple drop, and especially getting it twice. That is almost the equivalent of one of those gold drops. So let's see. Last drop here, so that's actually another good pull. In total, we managed to pull 151 Cosmo shards on Vermithor, so that is 50 more shards than Vhagar did. And if we're looking math-wise, since I already have Cosmo at 3 stars for the unlock, let's see, so 203, I believe the next one is 80. So we are almost on our way to a 5-star on Vhagar. We need about another 70-ish shards for a 5-star. So not too bad for Vhagar, or for Vermithor rather. Did pretty good. Let's go on over to Balerion, which is going to be my 3rd highest account. And it looks like Balerion Balerion's over here. Wait. Yeah, that is Balerion. Sorry about that, y'all. So we're on Balerion over here. Again, my 3rd largest account. And let's go on over. Now, with Balerion, I don't believe I had really any good Cosmo drops when I did the Cosmo shards. But let's see, with our first drop, where we're at kind of for Cosmo. So I was kind of about halfway, so... got 2 shards here, and so we had 19 shards total prior to starting these orb openings. So let's keep on going. Hopefully we will get a nice purple drop, would be really good for Balerion, and then we will hop on over to the last account, which will be Caraxes, and we will see how Caraxes does. So it looks like Balerion is currently having similar luck to... oh, there's a purple. Alright, only a 10. Not bad, though. I'll still take a purple over a green or one of the other characters that are in this orb that I don't need. And let's see. Another good drop there. And another purple. Another 10. I'll take it. And we are still looking for that very elusive gold drop. Would be incredible. And let's see, nothing. 15 orbs to go on Balerion. And the other kind of, I think, interesting thing when you're looking at orb openings, and another purple, so that's another 10. Something that I kind of find interesting, and I think it kind of gives me a little bit of a unique perspective, is that having the 4 accounts, you can kind of really see how RNG dependent these character shards are in the orbs, which is why a lot of people don't like that Scopely has kind of, migrated over to this unlock system, because so far, on Balerion, we'll see kind of how much I get shard wise, but so Vermithor got 151 shards from these orbs, and Vhagar got 107, and we'll find out how much Balerion got in one more orb, but it's just very inconsistent, essentially. So with Balerion, I got 150, so actually pretty good. Very comparable to what Vermithor got, but I didn't have as good luck with the 675 orbs back when that was out for Cosmo. So looking at it for Balerion, I will have a 4-star, or a 3-star rather, and I will be pretty close to a 4-star, so I'll only be 11 shards away from a 4-star. We're going to now switch on over to the last account, which is my baby of the 4, and that is going to be Caraxes. So we look over here, this is Caraxes. And so let's go on in. Caraxes also has 28 orbs, and I don't think Caraxes did very well when I had the Cosmo orb originally. Yeah, so kind of in a similar place as Balerion. 20 shards is what I had. So let's see how we do. That was actually a pretty good drop. That was 6 shards in total. And Caraxes is at least in a position, like I said, it is my newer account, so actually all of these shards are beneficial for Caraxes, but for an endgame player, like a true endgame player that's probably been playing for at least a year or more, a lot of times these orbs that have the traded character are going to be kind of crummy, because most people will have these characters all maxed out except for the character that is featured for the event campaign. We did just get one purple drop, which was a 12, which was pretty good for Caraxes. Looks like so far, unless our luck suddenly improves, Caraxes is going to have the least amount of luck amongst the 4 accounts. And let's see, another blue drop there, but not of Cosmo. And for Caraxes, I actually don't mind the Kree minions, as I am still farming them on Caraxes. So that is actually, again, semi-beneficial to this newer account. It's just kind of one less thing I need to farm to kind of get a higher starred McFury. But yeah, it looks like our luck has started to run dry. I believe, just off of the way these drops are going, I think Caraxes is probably going to have the lowest amount of Cosmo shards amongst the 4 accounts. And let's see, we got another purple. Alright, we got a 20, so actually pretty good for Caraxes. And let's see, this is our last one over here. And Caraxes ended with 111, which actually makes Vhagar the big loser with these character shards. So let's see, for Caraxes, we got 131, and then the next star level will be 55. So Caraxes does have a nice solid 3-star and about 50 shards away from a 4-star. So to kind of do a grand total, looks like Vhagar got 107, Vermithor got 151, which made him actually the big winner of this group. Balerion got 150, and Cosmo got 111. So if we were to add all of those up, let's kind of see what we averaged, what the average shard rate was per orb. So in total, I got 519 Cosmo shards, split between 115 orbs. So we roughly averaged about 4.5 Cosmo shards per orb. So hopefully y'all had similar luck, if not better than mine, and hopefully you found this kind of orb opening fun, or I don't know, whatever it might have been. But if you did find this video at least informative, fun, etc., please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a continuation of the Cosmic Crucible stuff that'll be coming out a little bit later today. So I want to thank you all so much for watching. Hope you are having a good week. Good luck with your Cosmo drops, and I'll see you next time.